Give your house a beauty that is etched in stone.
Steve, we're at one of my planer machines now. This machine was made in the 20s, originally to mill steel parts.
And being that it's that old, it still works pretty good for cutting stone?
Very well adapted to the stone industry.
So what do you have here?
What we have here is a profiling plastic from architectural specifications. We're going to produce a piece of limestone to this profile.
I met Rob. We did a masonry restoration on the Littlefield building. Rob was working for Custom Stone at the time. When he started thinking about buying Continental, we had several conversations about that. And I was just thrilled to see that he got it, and I'm thrilled to see that he's been successful, and he's one of my favorite people in the world.
Back in the day, I thought Rob was this guy that was really high up on the totem pole, and I'm just a little peon, because, but I mean, I knew, I guess it's probably going on like 14 or 15 years ago when I finally got to meet Rob and talk with them and actually do business with them.
We rely very heavily on people to pull that stone out of the ground and cut it and make it so we can use it as architects. And Continental Cut Stone has been our go-to person over and over on projects.
We needed someone to partner with, right? To kind of work through all the details and really see it the way we were seeing it. And so we knew immediately once we were beginning to work with Continental that they shared that vision with us. They understood what it would take to achieve it.
We have a choice with a lot of times with who we want to use, and you know they have always made a good product. They have a good stone material that and you know they're very good about if there are problems on it with a particular material, they make it right.
The more they're committed and the more they're excited about new challenges, the more fun it is for us to work with them. So the one building that for me is just the epitome of that partnership between us as architects and Continental Cut Stone as craftsmen is the Dell Medical School.
Truthfully, my favorite project we've ever done.
We got onto this whole notion of digital fabrication, which is new, very new. Continental Cut Stone bought the machine we needed. They didn't have it, but they bought it in order to be able to do this amazing, interesting, new way of cutting the stone.
Had a trapezoidal shape, really different.
They called the machine Elvis, and we loved that because the machine was such a rock star.
I didn't know that that was the name of the machine until I got out there and they were calling it Elvis, and I was like, the machine? You were good? But yeah, no, I definitely got to meet him, and I was pretty blown away with what it could do.
It's definitely a spectacle down there on the campus.
The most recent one that I've completed with Continental is the Austin Central Library. It's an awesome roughback looters project. It has cut stone, a lot of roughback, a lot of sight walls. It was a really special job. I mean, it sits right downtown Austin. You can't miss it.
Probably became most familiar with their product going out to the quarry for the first time.
I can remember we go out there and then everybody has barbecue and they're just hospitable and they're nice, and we're out in the freaking middle of nowhere. So it's kind of nice to have that hospitality out there.
When I bring in new project managers, I always like to bring them out there.
Everybody there is a class act.
They're always friendly, a lot of, always on top of things, quick to respond. Rob's always felt like a friend anytime I run into him.
And I think that's the kind of the best relationship you want, is where you're kind of feeding off each other, right, and learning from each other. And making decisions together. I
can call Rob up on any occasion, no matter what the challenge may be, and he's always willing to answer the phone call and not hide behind it, and just sometimes maybe give me an answer I don't want, but it's the honest and correct answers.
And especially where you're doing something new, boy, you're really trusting.
I feel like I can pretty much call him anytime, unless he's hunting or like traveling somewhere, which I always just seem to catch him at those times. But he always does answer the phone, so that's the sign of a good, stone supplier.
Rob is 100% heart in my mind.
They support our masonry industry. They're really heavily involved. They support it year in and year out.
Working together to build our industry, not necessarily just each specific project that we work on them with.
We've been very fortunate to pick the right spot to start our businesses. We have had our doubts in the past, but it all worked out.
Hats off. I mean, that's an incredible feat. I think they're set up to go many more years down the road.
Thanks for everything you do for the industry.
Hi Dad, I'm so lucky to have the benefit of your wisdom, patience, and kindness in my life. I know you really care about Continental Cut Stone and the people who make up the organization, so I'm so happy to be here to celebrate with you. Happy 30th.
Hey, Rob, speaking for the behalf of Brazos Masonry, we thank you for all the hard work and the long hours you put in to help supporting Brazos Masonry and our industry. Without it, I don't know where we would be. I don't know where our industry would be. So from the bottom of our hearts here at Brazos, thank you very much, and the best of luck on many more successful years.
Rob, thanks for your help in so many projects through the years. I wish you all the luck in the world, and keep up the good work. We all love you, man.
Hey Rob, it's your buddy from Kansas. Congratulations on 30 years in the stone industry. You know, hard to believe a Vanderbilt guy spends all that money and ends up in our industry. We love you, enjoy spending time with you, and you know, hopefully you'll improve your golf game before we get out next time. But have a great time this weekend. Wish we could be there to celebrate with you. And here's to another 10 or 20 years before you hang it up. Cheers.
Congratulations, Rob. Well deserved, well earned. I know I look forward to hopefully many future projects with you guys. So congratulations again.
Congrats, Rob, on 30 years from all of us at Camarada.
Happy anniversary.
Congratulations, Rob, 30 years in the business.
Happy 30th anniversary from CWO's Masonry.
Any good stories? Do you have any good Rob stories?
None that I can tell on camera.